Hello, it's Thursday the 19th of July, this is Northern Exposure, and I'm sitting again in our director's chair. This is Michael's desk, and you may remember I was here a couple of weeks ago and I was looking at all his toys that are all over his desk. But I spoke to Michael about his collection that he's got here, and I've been told on no uncertain terms that they're definitely not toys, and I'm not to refer to them as that. But I just thought we'd have to take a closer look. I mean, he's not here again today, so we can do this without him coming over and having an absolute fruitcake at me. I'm definitely not allowed to touch them. But, I mean, there's absolutely hundreds of little things here. Maybe not hundreds, but I think they're actually probably worth quite a lot of money. Loads and loads and loads of Star Trek things, and then there's these funny things as well. Oh gosh, I think I just moved it. Better move that back. Okay, so I thought I would maybe move them around a wee bit and see if he'd noticed. But I've been told by people in the newsroom that would be a very bad idea, and I don't think he'd be pleased with that at all. So I've got an idea, because I've got something on my desk. I'll just go and get it. Hang on.
So, Bill, I'm getting one with Chesa written on it, yeah?
This is my little Dalek. As you may have seen last week, Alec the Dalek. I got this sent in from one of the chaps who contributes to our forum, very nice man, called Ian. And so Ian sent me this. Thank you very much for that, Ian. So, I know it's from Doctor Who and this is Star Wars, and it probably will jump out at him like a complete sore thumb, but I'm going to put it in his collection and see if he notices. Right. If I put it... Where? There. Right. Oh, look, it's beside. Was that C3PO or R2D2? Right, okay. We'll see if he notices that. Okay. We're very busy in the newsroom today, obviously. Now, while we're talking about Michael's desk, even though it's completely littered with toys, it's very tidy, unlike everybody else's desk in the newsroom. So let's have a quick troll round, see what you think. See what you think of everybody's desks and see how tidy they are. Marks out of 10, please. Morning, Lynn. How you doing there?
Hello.
You're fine, yes. Lynn's been on GMTV this morning. Yes, your desk was nice and tidy last night, because I saw it last night, not a thing on it.
Not so tidy anymore.
Yeah, we noticed that. Okay, thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I would say 6 out of 10. 6. Okay, come on. Cheryl's desk is always untidy, but in a kind of organised, kind of tidy way.
This is tidy. This is tidy.
Is that tidy for you?
I know everything is.
Yeah, I know, but Cheryl, you see, we kind of forgive Cheryl because she is our business correspondent, as you will all know, and she is very, very busy, so we do kind of give her a wee bit of leeway. Thank you, Cheryl. Kind of 5 out of 10. Okay. Now, Ross is on the desk today, aren't you, Ross? Or you're kind of doing a few different kind of jobs.
I'm trying to watch the golf at the moment.
Oh, sorry to be disturbing you.
Slightly upset that he's come along, quite frankly.
We're talking about people's desks today. How many ties do you have here?
Well, I have a tie for every day of the week.
Okay, just in case what?
Well, you see, I like to just come in the morning and I like to think, does it go? Does this go, do you think?
No.
Does this go?
Okay.
And I like to have a big collection. I get criticised for my ties, but quite a few of the men in here, Chris Harvey, mentioning no names, like to come over and borrow them.
Oh, I see. Okay, right. Well, you should put your name on them then, and then right across the front, and then he'll know that it's yours. Now, back to more serious matters. What is on the programme today?
Well, we're looking at one story. I'm actually trying to
stop watching the golf.
Oh, I am looking at the golf because it's actually to do with the golf, but in all seriousness, it's a story about an RNA official, Graham Brown. Now, he was giving a dinner at Carnoustie. Obviously, the golf is a huge story for us and a huge story for Scotland, one of the biggest sporting events to come to this country, obviously. And he made some rather alleged inappropriate comments to do with racism. So obviously that sparked a bit of a storm. Stephanie Daly is down at the golf. She's trying to chase it from that end. I'm trying to get in contact with the Scottish Sports Minister and various other people just to see what their reaction is. Obviously, Tiger Woods, the best golfer in the world, is playing there just now. If you've got one of the leading officials of the game making alleged racist comments, that doesn't really reflect very well, so we're chasing that for tonight.
So that could be our top story, or do you think that'll be in the sporting section?
I think that's more likely to be in the news tonight, so as I say, Stephanie's down there chasing that at Carnoustie, and we're trying to do something at this end, so watch out for that tonight.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ross, thank you. His desk would get 7 out of 10, I think. It's the best so far. Anyway, come up here because we'll go past my desk and hopefully it's tidy. And people who our fans of North Tonight will hopefully remember a very familiar face from the past. Stephen Godden's come back to see us for today. Stephen used to fill in when Stephanie was on maternity leave, didn't you? And you've come back from Glasgow, from the Badlands, and you've come back. What have you come back for today?
Just the one day, just to cover the golf. I was down in Carnoustie yesterday, going back down tomorrow. So today I get to sit in the office in the dry weather and watch the golf and cut together the package for tonight. So obviously Tyrone will be down there live tonight, and this will be the package, the news package that he sets up.
So obviously he can't be watching the golf and all the coverage during today because he'll be trying to fix up interviews and that sort of thing.
No, that's the strange thing about a tournament like the Open. When you're actually there, you've got no idea what's going on, so it's actually easier in many ways to come back to the office and watch it on television and get an idea of what's going on. So that's what I'm doing today, and tomorrow I'll be doing the running around, getting interviews, all that sort of stuff.
And hopefully you do know a thing or two about golf then.
A thing or two, yeah. I'm a fairly average golfer.
And how are they treating you in Glasgow? Because you've been away from the Aberdeen office for what, about 6 months or so now?
Longer, it's a year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Goodness me. And how are they treating you down there?
Oh, very well. I've got to say that because I'm being filmed. But,
Come on. But
I've got an admission to make. This is my first time ever on the blog.
On a Northern Exposure, so it's better than the Real Mackay though, you've got to admit.
I've never been on the Real Mackay.
Well, it's their loss then, and our gain. Thanks, Stephen. It's good to see you back again. So, tune in for North tonight at 6 o'clock. We'll bring you all the very latest on the stories that we've been talking about, and we hope to see you then.